I had to find the pic. I had to find this picture of Princess Celestia, but what I had to type into the Google, there were a lot of other things that popped up that I didn't really want to see.
Well, that's what you get when you Google something that specific.
Stop looking up pony porn.
What?
Nicholas keeps trying to show us pony porn.
Mm-hmm.
Guys, I told you to think of a stream idea.
We did, but like Nick has other ideas.
Nicholas has other plans.
Mm-hmm.
Pussy plans. For a hot second, I was like, "Who the fuck said that?" And then I realized it was my own voice.
Are you serious, dude? Come on.
I don't know if it would have been better or worse if you were like, "That was funny, Max." you're like, "Yeah, I said that."
Nick also said that when I first showed him the soundboard. He was like, "Dude, I keep thinking I said that or you said the thing that is on your soundboard." You are annoying. I have been with you all day. And
obviously
you know what
not enough.
You know what you have done? Sleep. That's all you've done.
Because she's a hardworking American.
Right, she makes so many biscuits. She don't even make biscuits, dude. She just fucking like sits there licking herself, and then she just goes, "Dad, Dad, Dad." She's the hardest working rat I've ever fucking seen.
Pussy.
You know what we need? You know what would be pretty great?
What?
For a second, I thought that was a really question that was either Max or the soundboard.
Every time,
I haven't said anything.
Every time we party, someone dies.
Pussy.
You know
Pussy.
I'm so confused.
Is if we took what I want to make is a cat meowing sound effect, but it sounds like it's really distant. It sounds like it's really quiet and really distant, so we can't tell if it was one of us or if it was like.
Wait, I think I hear a cat in the distance.
Pussy.
Yes, that is a cat caller.
Is there music coming out for y'all? Oh,
yeah.
Now it is.
Yeah, there's music coming out for me.
Nella. Are you just gonna go back to bed? Alright, that sounds like something you do.
It's so passive aggressive. Smart dating. Oh, so you're just going to bed? That sounds like something you'd do.
Sounded like Aaron there for a minute. Alright, Solo, you ready?
Because that's the most offensive thing you ever said to me. You sound like Aaron Hansen. I'm ready.
Arterock, you ready?
Yeah.
Sure you're not playing Spider-Man?
I'm not.
I'm not.
No, you're sure or you're not sure?
Where am I?
As I look down on my controller, I'm not.
Why would I play Spider-Man 2 and even win any award?
We were just talking. You know what? I'm not gonna get into that. I frankly don't care about awards. Finley, you ready?
Pussy.
Pussy. All right. So last time on the Aces, you guys had a carnival day.
Yay!
You had a lot of fun. You hung out together. You hung out separately with other people that you wish to.
And cotton candy.
You had cotton candy. And you guys just
candy.
You guys played game. You guys made a lot of fucking money.
And cotton candy.
Oh, yeah.
And pussy.
Cotton candy.
I'm gonna get. You're gonna get banned if I keep playing it.
I swear to God, it confused me so much. I swear.
Pussy. Pussy.
I should play that when you go to the bathroom. Like at one point, like not now, but like when we're all doing a game night, I should just randomly play it for people who don't know I have it, and just be like, "Is Max back?" And then you don't say anything.
Except for pussy.
Let's see. Or no, I can't play that on Twitch.
What?
Feed.
Sopping wet Taco Bell.
Stop.
It's sopping Taco Bell pussy.
Anyway,
Double.
Stop being so slow when you say it.
you guys
Ooh, my
had
phone makes it fast.
gone to bed. You guys got
Yeah.
a free stay, and you were waking up next day for the carnival. You guys just chilled out. Honestly, it was probably the funnest and most calm day you guys had in a while. But we all know those don't fucking last.
Yeah.
Because you're on a mission. Oh, also, you saw Lambtail, but who cares? You guys...
Oh yeah, like in other boring news.
Another boring news. Here. Ah! Oh, no, that was the FNAF scream.
Yeah, that was a re.
You guys went to basically this massive concert, and while you were there, you said, "You know what? I should just put on screen where you guys are right now." I would like to put where you are mentally, but I don't think I can equate that to anything. Here you guys
Finley's
go.
seeing shit.
Just everybody of note. So yeah, during the carnival, you saw that all the generals are here. You know what? I should put... She is here, so I should put her up there.
Get down, Mr. President.
I should put her here since she's here.
Genuinely thought it was gonna be her.
I know.
Genuinely thought.
You gotta defy expectations.
The gang's all
You gotta
here.
work hard to make it look easy. You guys were watching with very making diamonds, as Marco put it. Finley.
Me.
Yes, Dad.
I didn't describe it like heavily last time, but what was going on with you was everywhere else looked normal, but you know those that old cartoon thing where there's like a tear and something else is happening within that tear?
Yeah.
That's kind of what it looked like. Like you saw a grayscale of something else happening on stage, and it almost looked like basically the space around it had torn open.
And only I was seeing it?
Yeah. And that you were seeing what looked like her, but like much younger, dancing with your mom, with Oban, Marigold, and that Jackal guy sitting around on this stage, along with this little girl named Adeline. And you kind of just started like pushing to the front as you were almost like mesmerized by this. Saldo and Ardarok, you guys were like, oh shit, Finley's pushing through the front. Nobody's like stopping you because honestly, everyone's kind of really kind here. No one's like thought different of any of you. They were just kind of like, oh, you want to go to the front? Okay, you're probably new. And so they just kind of let you start walking forward. You did hear a few people go, huh, must really like the concert. As Saldo, Ardarok, you saw these two on one of the like floating like crystal platforms. As you saw her beginning to load firework gunpowder into what looked like this makeshift rifle that he took out of his instrument.
Mm-hmm.
As
The beginning of the gun.
as you saw her, you know, she has like the emo haircut. She undid the one over her eye, and you saw plastered over her forehead was EX046. As she had started pointing it, people started noticing, but it was too late for anyone to really do anything about it. as she quickly turned a gun to her, who you all learned is Kari Boiciana, the royal advisor and scientist of the Heart Empire. As
What a twist.
you just
the
heard,
one who's probably making all of these people.
as you just heard,
Yeah.
as where we last left off, you just saw smoke flying towards her. As there is immediate silence over the entirety of the crowd. No one is speaking. As you see, she is perfectly fine.
Uh-oh.
As you see, Lambtail
No.
No.
has a magical circle around the bullet,
Oh, thank God.
holding it in place. As you finally get a good look at Lambtail, she looks exactly the same, except her eyes, her pupils are now magical circles.
No.
As you just hear, thank you, Krona. As there's just this calm silence. Until you see that platform that those two are on, almost like a meteor crashing to the earth, just explode into the ground in just an instant. As you see people, just almost everyone's like frozen right now. Finley, this tear that you saw has completely sealed as you finally as from the explosion behind you, it almost like you come back into focus and look behind you as there's just this.
Oh my god. Everyone's dead.
Oh goodness! Oh gracious!
Oh good goodness.
As
What's all this then?
you see just smoke coming from that area. As you would just hear this. As you see these two, almost like they are almost being pushed into the surface of the ground. You see
Which two?
this person standing over them. These two.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Guys, we sold. Oh no, we gave them the words. Oh dear. It's always fireworks at these festivals. It's always something to fucking.
Are you guys doing
fireworks.
anything at the current moment, or are you just watching this all go down? Almost everyone is kind of like paused at the moment.
Is there any disturbance in the crowds?
You see everyone is kind of like paused. Right? People don't know what's going on. There's like concerts. What's going on with the concerts? It's part of it. All of them seem to be getting up from their platform as it starts to float down slowly.
Well, I don't know if we can do anything because literally all the generals are there. So, like, whatever happens, they could probably handle it.
And she, or this person,
That's a he.
Appeared,
or at least looks like a he.
Yeah, appeared over them, and they started getting like pushed into the ground.
Basically, what happened was you did not see them before. They just randomly showed up in the smoke and dust. But they seem to be like they whatever they are not touching them, but they are being sunk slowly into the ground by something, almost like they are being just pushed. This thing also seems to have magic circle eye pupils.
And we saw magic circle pupils from.
All the generals have them.
Yeah.
Oh, that's their power coming out.
I look at them and I realized, oh god, Prona and Graviturgy. These are the type magic.
You see as the platform, just make sure, are you guys just being paused with the crowd? You looking for anything? Trying to do anything?
Yeah, we should probably at least just scan the area, like
Yeah.
see what's the best take.
Keep your bearings, but keep an eye out.
Hold on
Alright,
to your ball bearings before you drop them.
Make me a investigation or perception check. Any of
Fuck.
you, whoever wishes to.
I rolled
I would like to.
12. You said investigation or perception?
Investigation, perception. Yeah.
15 for investigation.
All right, 15
17
investigation,
for perception.
Solido, you want to do anything?
He says it's power blipped.
Oh, heard.
Just boom.
Big oof. All right,
You hate to see it.
we will pause for a moment then for him to come back.
Yeah, like, do you have to have all of us roll, or should we
Well,
Finley
I would like everyone to be here to know what happens.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Marco, God. Pussy.
God. No.
I imagine just that his Wi-Fi basically reset.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Just a quick restart on the router. You know, I like to imagine that, like, during this whole thing is going down, like, Finley and I are analyzing everything, and Saldo is just has a 1,000-yard stare.
Saldo's dead.
I can't believe Saldo died.
Can't believe Saldo died. What are Ardorak and Finley gonna do? They don't know how to talk to people.
I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure I've already said this. If one more hey, he's back.
Hey, he's back.
Hey, what's going on?
Sorry about that.
Sorry about that.
What did I miss?
We're rolling for investigation or perception.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, to see if there's anything else going on.
I think he died
Are you
again.
there? I think
No,
you
I'm
died.
good.
Okay.
No, I'm good.
Do you want to, or are you good?
Oh, this is Graviturgy and Bonergy. Fuck. I will roll for I will roll. I
All
just
right.
rolled it. I'm inclined to not take this roll. I rolled a natural 20, but I gave a half-hearted roll of the die, and it kind of just like flopped on 3 sides before it then stopped.
You can
on
use
20.
it. You still rolled it.
I'll take the 20.
All right.
I need to stop rolling dice. You know, I'm using up too much of my good luck.
Funny enough,
the universe was like, "Oh, sorry, your power cut out, man. Here, take this."
Here, man, I'm sorry about that. It's a good thing you rolled that. As you guys are like standing there, the platform that all the generals are on is floating down. She's still on stage. As they kind of like get down there, you would hear as she would look at this thing and go, "Thank you, Wicked." Row.
Are we?
You would see it as she would move her hair as she would just go, I see. Rebels. As you would notice, she kind of moves the hair. You would see her hair seems to flip more naturally as you get a look at the EX like tattoo on her. There seems to be this weird, almost kind of like other markings around it. These like weird looking horns connected to it.
Her?
No, on her.
Oh.
The EX tattoo.
Oh. She missed the shot because she couldn't see.
You would also she would also look at him as displayed on like the back of his neck where the hat was covering. The big flower was covering the most part of his neck. He also has EX kind of branded / tattooed on him. EX044. As she would go, definitely. Well, he also seems to have those weird, like, speciality to it. Like, it's almost like they're decorated on them.
Interesting.
This person looking at them going, rebels. I will say a festival is definitely a good place to try an assassination. Don't know why you would want to kill me, though. But it's a good thing I wanted to reveal this later at the monthly meeting, but it's a good thing I have some new friends on my side.
So if that isn't ominous, I don't know what is.
Monthly meeting.
As you guys are like standing there, Saldo.
Yeah.
You would notice, like, all you're kind of stunned. You would know your eyes would kind of dart as you're like, wait, what's going on over there? As you see on top, the very top, on the big top, at the very peak, you see someone standing on top of it. You see her. As you see, she is drawing her fingers in the air.
I see that happen. And whoa!
Why are you getting wide?
Jesus.
It won't get off my mouse.
Whoa. Get off my mouse. Question.
As she's standing on top of the big top, she slowly gets stretchier and stretchier.
I got two questions for you.
What's up?
Does anyone seem to notice her besides us?
It seems only you seem to notice her.
Cool. Secondly, does all of them have magic circles in their eyes? Does she have any?
You cannot see her eyes.
I see her up at the top. I see all this happening. I'm putting 2 and 2 together. I look around, and to cause even more of a distraction so that this doesn't happen again, I am going to cast Thaumaturgy to boom my voice up 3 times as loud, because I'm still in the crowd, right?
Yeah, you're absolutely. You guys are actually even further in the crowd, away from them, because you really went up to the stage.
And I'm pretty short for a tall guy. Using Thaumaturgy to boom my voice 3 times as loud, I yell out and I say, "Labtail!"
Oh God!
To draw her attention more. Maybe this will.
Did the roll actually scare you?
No, it's my table's bouncy, so it like jumped at me. It went. Rawr.
How does that even happen?
Cause shut up.
Because when your table's bouncy, your dice bounces, and sometimes it bounces at you. I don't know what the fuck are you missing.
Yeah, Marco, it's just like the wet sopping taco-issy.
Pussy.
I know what you're gonna say before you say it. Sandwiches. You shout this out as you would see a lot of people's like, "What the fuck?" As you would see some of the jet. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna make a roll.
Oh no!
God damn it.
no.
Saldo, what the fuck did you do?
You would see
I'm trying to
him
I'm trying to give
and
her
him.
a layup for the. I'm trying to lay up her assassination.
Yeah, and you just outed us in the crowd to these motherfuckers.
Actually, you know what? It'd probably just be him. He's probably the smartest out of the people who like knew you.
Oh, no.
You would see Pied head slowly turn as you would just hear, "No."
No.
No. Just literally Puss in Boots. Just looking over his just
As you would see, you would see her.
The Stewie head turn.
No. You would see her. Her head would turn. She would go, "What is it, Pied?" As in that split second, you would see this portal open up behind these two. These two.
Oh.
As you would see this hand quickly jolt out, not grabbing them, but trying to grab her.
Mm.
Trying to grab who?
Her.
Oh.
As you would, in that split second, you would watch as he takes an arrow and stabs the hand as he moves her away. But you would then see as the arrow pierces through it, no blood comes out. You would just see as dust just explodes out of the arm.
Oh no.
As you would watch 3 individuals come out of it.
The arm?
No, out of the portal.
Okay.
Sorry, there's a lot happening, and I
There's
understand.
so much happening, and I feel like I'm barely following. I'm still focused on the fact that Finley saw Marigold, their mom, and Oban with 2 fucking strangers.
You see
Finley's actively
this person
ignoring
step out.
everything.
The guy whose arm got stabbed. You see it was him. As he just looks, he just looks at it and goes.
Eggsy.
He just goes.
That's your father.
That was so funny.
You see as he steps out.
God.
You see as he steps out, his arm, like he has the arrow in his arm. He's like, "Sorry, that doesn't work on me anymore."
He can have my taco. See.
Stop.
I'm sorry. Mute me.
You see as one of them tries to fire an attack, as this explosion of fire comes out of the portal. They all jump backwards. He would step out.
There's so many people on the screen.
I know. Trust me.
Jesus
I understand.
Christ.
What is this, a festival or something?
I think this is
having
the most characters I've seen on a screen, and what fucks me up the most is that all of them, every single one of these characters, except for like 3 of them, are Brendan.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, trust me, I know. And standing out between them, you would see him.
Another guy. Ooh.
Oh, that guy.
Hey, Zaddy.
You have met
Calm
this
down.
man before.
I cannot
Finley,
call
you
him.
have specifically met this man before.
What, is
Yeah,
he my
Soldo
dad?
met this guy.
Yeah, it's your dad.
Yeah, no, that's the guy that
He could be.
no, because if he was my
Oh,
dad,
yeah,
he wouldn't
wait,
have
yeah.
such a nice conversation with me.
Mm.
No, I
Oh
meant,
yeah,
like,
this was the guy that you ran up
your
to
dad.
because like you like
If
his
you wanted
like
to.
helmet.
I like. God, there's so many people.
There are three.
Okay, I have separated them into factions.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, and that is not including our characters.
I had a big idea. Okay.
I
You,
can tell. Holy shit, Brendan. It's so great. I just feel
you
for you and all your voice acting.
don't worry.
Mhm.
You see as all of them step out. You see though that the two different hands yank these two into the portal. They disappear as the portal disappears.
Out of nowhere, 7 more people come in.
You would notice something immediately with the people who have stepped through the portal. They also all have EX symbols. However, they are all displayed like in with the armor. Some of the armor that they have, there's literally a hole displaying the EX tattoo. Like
Ooh.
like they have completely like broken off that piece just to display that on their skin.
Because, oh, I'm understanding. They said, what did they say? They said rebels, right?
They are she had called them rebels.
Rebels. And I'm gonna take a fucking guess and say that they're all just patients of this weird experiment that's been going around where they're testing on people and they're
Mhm.
rebelling because didn't someone else say that no, it was him. It was Horn Guy that said don't trust the Heart Empire, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm kind of just spouting.
No, I love it. I love it. I love
Mhm.
hearing all of you talk.
Hell yeah.
So what do you
You
mean Max
would you
was
like
finally when Max was paying attention?
shut up?
I
Crazy.
always pay attention.
Stop it! No, don't do that because then Max will get mad and then you'll get kicked and we'll be here for 3 hours.
You think I don't pay attention?
You would you guys like the numbers that are all displayed on them?
Yes, please.
626.
626.
Geeks who
She-
speaks.
She has EX040. He has EX041. 040.
And was it blue guy?
041. EX042.
Yeah.
And then EX047.
Yeah. Ah.
And you would see as they would walk out, the portal would close. It would close as he waved his hand, and it closed. As she would say, "More rebels. We've returned from hell."
I realize what, and they're all gone, right?
Yeah. Well, they're all here right now.
Oh, they're all here.
Everyone on the screen is here right now.
Oh, I thought they left. Cool. At least we don't have to immediately run away under the realization that I thought if they left alone, then it'd be like, hey, wait a minute.
There's also still a crowd of people here, right?
There's a massive crowd of people.
Yeah. And
Uh,
we're just in the crowd, so
Yeah.
I
You don't know
just-
where the rest of your party is, though.
Yeah. I assume.
Factions.
Whoa, Finley. Finley's broken. There we go.
Come on.
Get off me. You see is almost like these two groups are just staring daggers into each other, except for her. She's on stage. She's just like, huh?
Who's the girl in the middle again?
She is on the big top really far. You know what? She is really far away.
She's
over
real
here.
far away.
Just really far.
She's super far away. You have no idea that she's there. Only Salden knows.
Okay.
Bramble, as you know him,
I'm gonna stay
Singing
short
killed
here.
my grandpa. Oh no, that's Branch. Never mind.
that's Bramble.
You're talking about Bramble the Mountain King.
Bramble would look at this woman with the bandage, the like veil over her eyes,
Can I call
Yeah.
him
and he would just raise that makeshift glaive, or not glaive, that makeshift great sword, and say, "Where is my sister? I have no idea who you are."
Hmm.
And frankly, I think you showing up in such a public place just makes this terrorist act that much worse.
Ouch.
You took our lives away from us. We're the
Finley-
ones that did not escape.
Finley?
Sorry. I thought you took a pause, and I thought you had taken a moment to not talk. I was just gonna ask. Finley recognizes Bramble, right?
Yeah, absolutely. He's the one who drew the heart stake in your journal.
Okay. I just made sure
Yeah.
in all this chaos. Sorry. Go ahead.
She would go on to say, and truly, I have no idea. And he would start to ramble off names. He would say,
Oh dear.
Udora, Millie, Wheat, Namu,
Namu?
my sister Himakami.
No, roll it back.
Did you really say Namu?
Leah Fifth,
That's
Tylock,
why-
Skippy. Do you remember any of them?
Skippy!
He knows what he said. That's why he's not repeating it. He said it. He won't say it again. We know what he's talking about. He fucking said Namu. Keep going, Brendan. Keep fucking talking.
Arrock is just gnawing on a turkey leg until he said Namu, and his ears immediately perked
Why
up.
are you gnawing on a turkey leg? while
This whole fucking thing is happening, and like there are rebels
This shit's
showing up,
crazy.
and like there's gonna be a fight going on. And Arnorak is like, can I get a double quarter pounder?
Namu.
with
Can I get
cheese?
number 9?
Namu.
You would see as she would go, you are really making a scene right now, as if I know you. Saldo, you would notice as she starts like backing up to one of the buildings.
Oh dear. Oh dear.
It's a trap.
You would see as Bramble would go on, he would go, the only reason we ever got out is with the help of Prince Loki.
Whoa.
Loki?
We
Wait a minute!
We mark our. We will mark. You would see as a bunch of people. You would hear a bunch of people go, "The prince that passed away." Like a bunch of them just start like mumbling in the crowd.
Arnorak hears Prince Loki, and while the turkey is smelled, he just he doesn't even take it out. He was like too surprised. He just like
As you see, she would just say,
We're like, where is Green? And they're like, we literally have no idea.
wait a minute, it makes so much sense now.
We don't know.
The generals. Wait a minute, guys. It makes so much sense now. The generals kidnapped the prince.
That's why they're fucking no. That's why Green's fucking the ass is kicked in because he let these motherfuckers go. Saul doesn't think because he doesn't know that Green is Loki.
you see as she just says, I lost my train of thought. She says, to think that you would use the dead prince's name in vain. Are you going to then talk about our past princess
Dead?
as well?
Dad, princess.
Ooh, oh dear.
So Green's.
Are you
So
going-
Green's. Wait.
are-
No, just keep going.
She would say, are you going to use Princess Bonnibel's name in vain as well?
What?
We already knew that.
What about our greatest general, Delana?
Oh.
What
We
is
don't
that
know
name?
Yeah, I love the shift. Oh my god, we know Loki. We also know Portable. Who are you?
Who the fuck?
Or
that?
or our divine matriarch, Bingle.
Bingle Bam.
It's fucking a barrel. What about the king? The king of everything. Barrel. And we're like,
The,
barrel.
The God King.
the great
the
god.
almighty emperor.
He's like the
You
fucking-
see, she would say, to think you would go to such low lengths as to use him for your own trivial matters. As you
Are they
would-
saying that he's dead because he fucked up that bad? Or fucked
they-
up, quote unquote?
she
It's like I think it's like a Zuko honor thing. Sorry, go on, Brendan.
so from what you are understanding, they are like we were freed by some of us were freed by Prince Loki here to take our revenge. It's almost like they're giving this to like sway the crowd somehow, almost to be like people stand behind us, and she is basically being like, how dare you bring up the fact of our dead prince to
and Prince
sway
Loki, to sway our
to sway like
kingdom.
everybody, to sway the kingdom,
And-
because you guys are trying. Apparently they've been a thing for a while.
And Loki, does everyone know that Green is Loki? Or
Everyone
just Ardarok?
Ardarok has never shared that, so I don't believe so.
Fucking
Oh yeah, that's right.
Ardarok.
Because I think it's because Loki, like Green, made me promise not to tell anyone about it.
It's he
Wonder
did
why.
he did tell you, he's like, please don't tell anyone that's my real name. Ardarok, you actually know the only other person who knows that is Alice. Because when you
And then
said when you slipped up and said Loki and everyone was like, who's Loki? Alice gave you the look of, don't say that.
Okay, then in which case, while like my mouth is still full of turkey, I do a slow turn at Alice.
You do not see her in the crowd right now, but you can probably gauge what's going on right now in her head.
'Cause they're not here, right?
Yeah, you guys are together in like the middle of the crowd. They're outside the crowd.
Wait, the three of us are together though?
Yeah, you guys are in the middle.
Okay. I don't know
To
why.
tell you where everyone is.
You had said you're separated from your party, and I don't know why I thought you meant like me specifically. All of us were separated.
Yeah, you guys are not with the rest of the warband right now.
Cinder. Go ahead.
So, you would see as this woman with the eye covers, she would say, "You will get no sympathy from our kingdom." As you guys would notice, a building start to lift.
It's her, isn't it?
Oh no!
You see Matcha start to pick up a 2-story building.
Jesus
Um,
fuck.
Okay.
She's drunk.
She's holding that 2-story building, right?
Yep.
How
I think-
close are you?
I think
How close are you?
we need to get this crowd away.
How close are we? Brendan, can
I think
Brendan,
Okay,
can-
you know what? Ideas are flurrying right now.
Okay. In a moment of panic, I'm sorry. This is really fast. In a moment of panic, Finley just screams, "Run! Everyone, get out of here!"
Is
Solder, what are
she-
you doing?
She's picking up a building, right?
Yeah.
What would happen if I cast a Ray of Enfeeblement? While she's holding that building.
You can definitely do it if you dare.
Hey, Brendan, how big is this crowd? Is it like 90 feet? Yeah. Oh wait, no, that's range. That's as far as I could do it. Never mind.
Do you wish to? Actually, she's far more than 60 feet from you.
Damn it, never mind. All right.
But yeah, you watch as it's almost like it's turned from speaking to the first person that moves is gonna
Gets a
kick them
building.
off.
It's a fucking building thrown
Wait,
at
kick
them.
them what?
You just hear Dazzle, this one,
Oh.
say, "Krona, clear the crowd." As you see the building
Not the
fly.
music.
You see the building fly in the air as you see him leap at it and climb over it, separating his great sword, climbing over the flying building, leaping over, and immediately attacking her.
Okay, Brendan, that's really cool. But where the fuck is this building falling?
You would. That's really
I'm
cool,
really
Brendan.
scared.
Tell us about the
I'm really
problem.
fucking
It's not-
scared.
To tell you where everyone is right now, you guys are in the crowd. All of this is happening outside the crowd.
Okay.
And these guys are also outside the crowd, but in a different area. None of you guys are close together right now.
Okay.
What do you guys
okay.
wish to do as these guys start to like do something? You do hear in the mist though you hear her say, "Get what we came for and leave."
Finley, oh man, this is like a, like.
You know what? Everyone roll me initiative. We're gonna do that by how people are gonna react.
Mm.
So that
Finley
way
was
everyone gets a chance.
Finley was just gonna look at Saldo and Artarok in like a, do we help the crowd or do we go closer?
Everyone roll me initiative.
I got a 13.
For, see what happens.
7.
7, 13. What'd you get, Saldo? 20?
I don't know what's happening.
You got another 20?
Frankly, I'm scared.
Are you being honest or are you pulling
getting
a
the
Donnie?
triple.
I am no.
I don't think Nick would lie.
No, I know, I'm kidding.
That's the reason. I genuinely want to roll again, and I'm using
Nope.
my fucking. I'm using my. Oh, I almost got a 19. You saw that.
Yep. Okay.
I literally got
Alright,
a
so
20.
Finley, you get to react first on what
Oh,
you guys
shit.
want to do. Basically, whatever you want to do, you can say you do. I'm basically doing this so not everyone's yelling at the same time.
Yeah,
You all
yeah,
can
no.
like discuss and stuff as well.
Honestly, it's still just Finley would look towards Artarok and Saldo, just in like a, well, not even in like with a look, just like, what do we do? Do we help the crowd?
Oh,
Do
we
we
might as
go
well.
closer? It's,
The crowd will take care of themselves.
but should we get
We-
involved in this?
You guys would notice Lambtail or Krona. Lambtail is almost like you see that Lambtail like is starting to touch people, and they sort of like start to like phase for a minute as they just disappear.
I really
tell
hope that
what
means
she's-
that means
can I tell
she's
what
like making
doing?
sure like people escape.
I think we
If
should.
not, oh dear God.
I think we should get out of the crowd.
Yeah, we should at
Let's-
least like we'll work better if we're not surrounded by all these people.
Slip away, get a little bit closer to the fight without being seen.
Oh, let's regroup with them.
Yes,
So they're
actually.
outside of the crowd. They're outside of the crowd right now, right?
Yeah, they're outside the crowd.
Okay, so let's go find them.
All right, that is your group consensus. You okay? Do you guys want to stealth and do this?
I
you just-
feel like
I want to look. Oh, he heard me though. Is the issue?
But does he know that the rest of us are here? Oh, he'll probably assume that.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's safe to assume he'll assume.
But he only
Safe to
knows.
assume
He
to
only
assume.
knows a portion. He only knows a portion of us. We need to run over, and we need to break off again. So I'm not stealthing by any means, but I am gonna run over and like. Who fought them again? It was me, Artarok, Finley.
You, Artarok,
Alice.
Finley. Alice was not there. It was you, Artarok, Finley, Eva, Opal, and Zeno,
and Moss.
and Moss.
Can we separate?
Yeah,
them real quick?
I'll do that. You know what? More separation, more groups, more fun.
Mhm. So fun.
Roll20's doing the stupid thing where it starts layering people over each other.
Yeah, I feel that. Evil was with us. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting, and they didn't say anything about her being around. In any case, so we gotta. We need to break off. Like, we need to break off the four of them. I do want to run over to the group. I'm imagining that they are still like together right now, but just for knowledge's sake, I wanted to make sure that they were separated.
Right.
Yeah,
Heard.
run to the group.
All right. Are you guys? I'm imagining none of you are stealthing then.
No.
Yeah, no, there's no point.
Probably not.
Okay. You guys are just running. Can all of you make me athletic checks to just push through the crowd?
Yeah.
Because now everyone's starting to like freak out.
I got 14.
14.
Oh, 9.
16 and a 9. All right, you guys are just kind of like pushing. Arterak, you're having the hardest thing because you're trying not to step on people. You're like, get on my wood. It's like trying to run in a pool. So you're just like,
Yeah.
"Ugh."
I'm just constantly tripping and face planting onto the ground. Just ow, ow, ow.
You guys are kind of just like moving through the crowd. To describe what you see as you're moving through the crowd, since a lot of shit is happening, you see that these three down here, actually, I would say these three right here. This guy seems to just be standing in the back line. He seems to just be like walking around touching buildings as the structure of them starts to decay as he touches them, as the buildings would just start to like fall around him. He seems to be breathing a lot of fire, and a lot of fire seems to just be coming from him in general. Bramble right now is fighting two generals at once. He is just holding his own, as Lambtail is still like booping people.
Boop.
You actually do see your group. Your group runs up, like they meet with you, and they're like, oh my god, you're all okay. Alice would immediately say, have you seen Xeno?
I don't know.
Where is he? God, oh man. Okay, so
They would say they have not seen him since this guy showed up.
okay, I look at everyone. Who has the Rocky Talkies?
Finley has one, and I believe Lilia has one.
Okay, Finley, great, perfect. I take a look at everyone, and I'm like, and I kind of like break down what's going on. I'm like, here's the deal. They know we're here. The generals know we're here, but they only know.
One of them would say, "Yeah, we heard you."
Look, I was trying to give them a chance to fight, but they only know about the 5 of us. Wait, 7 of us, because it's us. They don't know about you 5. I make sure Lily has the Rocky Talkie, and I say,
Rocky.
I say, Lambtail. I don't know what Lambtail's doing, but Lambtail is like clearing out the crowd. She's going to come across you eventually. You need to do as best you can to get her out of there, like to try and like grab her attention some more. See if you can snap her way out of everything else. We, and I point to the 6 of us, need to find Xeno and like buy you all some time.
You would see as Doremi would go, what about those guys? As she would gesture to the rebels, who are very much outnumbered.
We're helping them.
Got it. As you see, she would summon 2 great swords.
Okay, you 5. You 5 then.
She is joining the fight.
Okay, cool. Does anyone have any other plans / objections to that?
No,
You see his mom.
I'm all for it.
You would see, you guys would definitely notice something. Moss right now is like sniffing like crazy. She is just like,
Moss, what is it? What do you smell?
you see she would start running off.
Moss! Oh god!
Where is she going?
We're just gonna have to wing it then. Let's.
Do we follow her or?
Where did Moss run off to?
Who knows?
Moss started heading for the big tent.
I'll fucking damn it.
You all can make choices.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna I start running
Fry.
and I start running and I turn to everyone and I turn to these 5 and I say get Lambtail and I start
They're like,
running over.
okay.
Running over here.
Okay.
Because Lambtail
so-
should be working her way through the crowd and should eventually get to them, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
are,
So then,
are you going after Moss at all? Any of
Moss ran off in a completely third direction, right?
Yeah.
God damn it. I will not be the one.
I love, honestly, if I was not into if I was not like a DM, all of this, I understand how you guys feel. I would be throwing up right now.
Oh yeah. There's so much shit going on right now.
But I'm glad I have indicators so that way it's not as even more confusing.
Yeah, I bet. I start running. I yell off to you guys. I'm like, someone follow Moss, and I run off over here because I at least can.
Finley will follow after Moss.
Moss. Anyone else want to follow
Finley and
Moss or
Moss
who's
are
following
tight.
someone? Yeah.
Yeah, I might as well like follow. Womp womp.
All I
What's
know
up?
is that you 3 is that Evangelia, Opal, and Ardarok should not associate with these 5 so that they can remain anonymous.
Probably, yeah.
All right. Ardark, what are you doing?
First, I want to find Alice to get some questions out of her. Well, because she's probably gonna like
Alex?
jump at the facts that these guys were talking about Loki. But now that Solo mentioned it, the moment I go up to Alice, that Garfield over here will start attacking everyone.
Garfield.
So like I don't know, like I at least tried. Like there's so many things. What's the plan again?
Do you want to fight? You want to fight some generals with me, Ardarok? You fought
At this
the
point-
one who made them. Now you can fight. You fought the creations. Now you can fight the one who made them.
Sure, why not? Sure, it'll be fun to be criminals.
Sure, I love committing crime. All right. This is why I did initiative order.
Yeah.
Finley, we're gonna follow you first.
All right. Moss.
Finley,
Moss,
you,
All right.
you are Moss. You are running after Moss right now. Moss, you have never seen Moss so determined other than anything to piss on a tree. You see her bolting for
Insulting.
A tree.
bolting for a tree. You see her bolting for the tent, but then you see as she like makes a curve and just like starts heading into the city a little bit, and you're like, "Where are you going?"
Moss.
Do you try?
Moss.
Huh?
Where are you going? Here, Moss. Look, I got. Finley picks up a stick. I have a stick. Moss, look at the stick.
You would see as she go, "Oh," and you would then hear in the distance, "Oh."
What is going on?
What the hell is that? As you see it, landing right in front of Moss.
Aliens?
You would see him.
Aliens.
Oh,
Oh,
You would see him land right in front of Moss. As
this guy.
this guy, you know, the one who,
Gravity man.
yeah, Gravity Man.
There's
You
a
see as she, building. Where's the building? You guys are right now in a street. You see as Moss and him are looking at each other. As Moss just goes, "Ah!" as she just kind of hugs him.
what?
No.
As he's confused.
Finley's also confused.
Another one we know
Moss,
that was.
no, it's not
taken-
mating season.
Oh my god.
You're not there, Ardarok.
You would see as
Ardorak knows somehow.
he looks confused as you see the front side of a building explode.
Hello.
Oh Jesus!
And you
Hello,
would
Sailor.
see Xeno walk out of it.
Oh yeah.
Xeno has an expression on his face you've never seen before. You see so many veins.
You've never zine before?
You've never seen him like this before. He looks so unbelievably pissed.
You get away from my animal girlfriend!
As Xeno says, "That's not."
We're shipping him with Evangelia.
You hear Xeno say, "That's not your magic."
Not your magic?
Ooh.
What?
Ooh.
How did you steal my mother's magic?
Oh no.
You see as this thing would just take Moss and shove her off. As you would see those like prosthetic legs he has almost just folds in on each other as he, in a straight line, explodes as he just rams right into Xeno as Xeno blocks and they go flying into a building.
Holy.
There's so many things happening. Oh my god.
And we are smack dab in the middle of this shit.
And you would see Moss immediately run like, "Ah!" as he would start running after it.
God,
Moss is not talking. She seems to only be barking.
Moss.
She's definitely reacting to something. I don't know what.
Finley zips after her.
Do you try to like...
Ardorak's talking to like thought bubbles right now.
Yeah.
Finley, you do catch up to Moss. Do you try to stop her?
More like try to figure out what the fuck she's doing.
Do you ask Moss anything?
Moss!
What
Moss,
are you
where,
doing?
Moss, where are you
Assuming that
going?
she's speaking.
Hang on. Say that one more time.
Moss, what are you doing?
Make me a persuasion check.
Fuck.
Or actually, make me an animal handling check right now.
Ooh. Wait,
You know what? Yeah, that's fair.
excuse the fuck out of me. Hold on. I have to turn my mouse back on. That shit's dead. Come on. Jump on in. Jump on in. 18.
18. You kind of like get in front of her as Moss stops and looks at you, and then like looks you dead in the eyes. And for a split second, you're like, "Moss, what are you doing?" And Moss just goes, like just looking at you with this tilt in the head, and just, "Ah!"
Moss.
Oh?
Moss.
Finley.
So you
Oh,
can
she just-
speak.
You just don't want to.
Moss. What Moss doing?
Moss running. Too
Towards
familiar
what?
Smell.
What's familiar? What's familiar?
Dad.
Dad?
Dad?
Dad's
Dad.
Dad. Oh. Are you telling me Finley would like almost turn in fear at the... Can they still see the fight that's going on? With Xeno
Yeah, you
and-
would. Right now, yeah, you see the fight going on like in like the concert area, but the fight you mainly see is Xeno and Wicked, as you know him now, tearing the fuck up out of this part of the city.
Are you saying that's your dad?
Dad,
Oh dear God.
what Dad? Haven't seen Dad. Haven't seen Dad for a long time.
Haven't seen Dad since birth.
Oh God, Finley does not know what to do.
You would see Eva is like, "I'm gonna go make sure Xeno doesn't die. You can handle Moss."
I don't think we should go over there right now, Moss.
Why?
It's staring at the fight. It's not a good idea.
A building almost falling on top of them as they explode out, and you see by the way, you see the building falling and then it starts to float again as you see Xeno and him just hopping from rock to rock. He is just cracking you across the face as Wicked is kicking him, and you would see at one point he would hit Xeno so hard he would explode down like a comet, creating a crater.
Jesus Christ.
I'm fine. I'm immortal, surrounded by gods. You see, Moss looks up at Wicked and goes, "Dad," as she tries to get past you.
No, Moss. Moss, please. We need to get somewhere safe. We need to regroup. Here, I'll tell you what. We will find your dad later, and we'll get him some cotton candy. But right now, we need to go find the group.
Make me a persuasion check with advantage.
A what?
Make me a persuasion check with advantage because Moss left you.
Oh, 24.
Do you want to try roll it? I was gonna say you roll it twice, take the higher number.
I said 24. Oh, roll it twice, anyways.
Yeah, roll just
24,
to see if you get a natural 20.
I got a 7.
Okay, I was gonna say if you got just to see if you got a natural 20.
That was a natural 20.
That wasn't it. Did say that 20.
I'm sorry.
Fucking God! No wonder you were so excited. I was like 24. That sounds like a high. You like look at Moss, and Moss looks and like has her tail. She almost looks like really sad that you're telling her don't see Dad. And then you just like, we'll see him later. We'll get cotton candy. He's like, and then she like brightens up. Like, okay. she's all for it, dude. She is your best friend right now.
Hell yeah. Finley sighs a breath of relief, and goes back to regroup with the group.
As you like start going back to regroup, you just hear, "Give it back!" As you see him you see this massive explosion. As you would hear, Eva's like, "You need to calm down!" As you would see almost like this pulse of radiance come out from that building. Are you continuing on?
Yeah, Finley, you know that little tidbit of that you said where I'm immortal, surrounded by immortals. That's what's going through Finley's head right now.
Back to the
Just
stage.
like, oh my God, what's going on? We are not prepared for this.
We were not prepared for an assassination. All right, Finley, you are going right back to cause hijinks. Meanwhile, Saldo, Anorak.
Oh boy.
Oh, goody.
You guys are going right into the fray. So you guys are going to have some fun. You are going to be making, guess what? Con saving throws. Because you are in battle.
Yay!
But
Love me some
also,
cons.
if you would like, I will allow you to make the con saves with disadvantage if you want to learn anything about any of the people in battle. Like, just take a look around the battlefield. But that would cause you to be distracted in the battle.
I will make a Constitution saving throw at normal.
Okay.
Yeah, might as well do the con.
Alright, you're both choosing normal. Okay.
Oh, come on!
Alright.
Ow.
Alright. Artarok, you lose 15 HP or 1 rage.
Might as well stay alive. Or...
As you
my-
see...
Oh yeah, is my health like?
Yeah, you're all back up to full health.
Okay, then
everything.
I'll lose the 15. It's fine.
Alright, you lose the 15 hit points as you see this piece of building just smack into you on the battlefield.
Ow!
Saldo, 15 HP or 3 spell slots, which you can distribute
Damn.
around your spells.
Yeah, I'll lose 15 HP.
Yeah, heard. As you're like running in as well, you would see this like random piece of rubble almost explode out of the ground and hit you in the side. You're like, ow! Before we roll again, is there anything you guys do?
Since I got my face caved in again,
Where did the music go? Oh, there we go.
There we
go.
Can I observe? Can I at least observe my surroundings so I won't get hit again?
Sure thing. Make a perception check to see if you get a good enough roll to make the next one with advantage.
Okay, perception. And this thing. Ah!
Damn.
I stand there observing without even aware that there's a big piece of newspaper like directly covering my eyes.
I'm gonna say this right now. Since you got a natural 1, you gotta make it a disadvantage.
Oh, I gotta roll again?
Well, no, you'll have to roll anyway, but you got a natural 1 to see what's happening. You know what? I won't do that to you. That's insult to injury. You got a natural 1, buddy. I'm sorry.
Oh.
You don't see anything. In fact, you try to look and you're like, what is happening? You see just this massive thing of dust just hit your eyes. You're like, my eyes!
Dude, I was literally driving back from Santa Barbara today, and I don't know what happened, but I turned, and some dust must have flown in my eye, because my eyes were just like, ah! And while I was driving that big ass U-Haul, it was so scary.
It's like the fucking Wilhelm scream. Aldo, do you do anything?
Yes, I do. I
Cry.
Who's yeah. Besides that, who's preoccupied the most right now? I don't know. I don't know. He's preoccupied, isn't he?
Yeah, he is currently fighting 2 generals at once. If you want to know which generals, it is her and him.
Yeah. I want to go to the person that is... I basically want to run over to one of them and be like, we know. We know Kiwakami, we know Leofith, we know Skippy, we know.
You run up to him and say that he's the one who has nobody on him right now.
Yeah, be like, you might not know us, but we know.
Your turn. Would you like to talk about Jesus?
You run up to him as he goes. Oh. Trying to think what he would say. You just run over, you're like, we know everything. We know Leofith, we know blah blah blah. You say all these names. He goes, stick around.
Sure. Okay.
As he would point to him, as he would say, follow that guy.
Bramble?
Yeah, follow him where he goes next.
Got it. I relay that to my comrades. I say, follow Bramble.
Easy enough.
That guy.
You know what? In the midst of battle, people can probably say some things.
I don't
all right.
yell so that they can hear, but
okay. You're yelling it.
No, I said I don't yell it.
All right, you're yelling. So you're not yelling.
But I guess throughout the next turns, I'll just relay that information to people.
Easy enough. Are you gonna try to relay that to any of them?
Not right now, because they're I don't know where they are at. Right.
Fair enough. I was gonna see if you want to send a sending or anything.
Not at the moment.
Easy enough. All right, con saves, both of you.
Ah.
I can do better.
16, thank God.
Yeah, baby.
You guys both lose 5 HP.
Owie.
As you would see a stray knife enter each of your sides, and you're like, "Ow!"
Ow! We just casually got stabbed.
You just see what looks like knives flying all over the place.
Nice chow.
Knives chow.
Damn it, Marco.
Nice job. Anything you guys do, or are you gonna roll again?
That's where I'll start, like as I'm running through and running past, being like keep follow where Bramble goes next.
I try my luck and observe again.
All right, go right ahead. Make me a perception check. Gets another natural one. If you get another natural one, you have to make the next con save with disadvantage.
Yeah, there's no getting out of that one.
Oh, so close.
You're kind of like observing around. You're like, okay, keep an eye out. You know what? Okay. Arderock.
Oh no, the music stopped. That's bad.
As you're battling, your eye catches where Bramble is, and Zaldo's like, follow Bramble, and you're like, oh, okay. As you look where he's fighting, you see he's fighting her and him. There, and he's kind of you can definitely see how they fight. She fights by lifting heavy things and using them as weapons. And you see he fights. At first, you saw him. He had only 2 arms. Now he has 7 arms.
Oh no!
And they're all coming out of the same socket. You don't know how that works. But you see as he hits her, as she slides back and she wipes her face, as you just hear her go, I guess I'll take this seriously. As she goes into a rage.
No, she's a barbarian too.
As she goes into this rage, Arderock, you almost have this spark happen. The spark's in the air.
No.
You feel almost like a crack form in your stone head.
Yeah, as Arg is running, he feels a crack and it just goes, oh!
As a memory hits you.
Ooh, secret lore.
She rages. The way she fights, the way she rages, it reminds you of someone. Definitely not her. You've never met her before, but
the skills.
you look at the way she fights, and then you look at her horns. You've seen those horns before.
What?
But they died. They died in the hunt. The Black Hunt. The one that Blackhoof killed all the people that went with him.
Oh.
It's your old wife's mom.
My stepmom?
One of the strongest warriors in your entire village. That is her rage.
Oh my God, that's my stepmom, isn't it?
Not her. She looks nothing like a minotaur or anything. It's her horns and her rage and the way she fights. It's almost like you're seeing her fight.
Okay.
And that's when she looks in your direction too. With the same look you're having. As she stops fighting Bramble. and immediately darts for you.
Like, okay, in which case, like, I have no idea what's gonna happen next, but Ark says, screw it, and, like, darts for her, too.
Yeah, screw it.
You start bum rushing at her. Salda, you've done your thing. Make con saves. Ardrock, as you run to meet her, I need you to make con saves with disadvantage.
Oh, love that.
Because when you hit her, it's almost like when you hit her, her skin is not breaking. Roll me 2 con saves at disadvantage. Saldo, you lose 5 HP.
2 constant disadvantage.
Oh no. Oh no.
Just for giggles.
Bro.
Ardrock, you see as you go to meet her, she grabs your axe, like, literally, and you hit her hand. As she, like, almost takes you by your horns and smashes you on your back.
Lead you to the land.
You take either 20 HP worth of damage, you lose 2 rages, or you lose an axe ability.
I have 4, so I'll go with the rages.
Alright, you lose 2 more rages. As she just smashes you on your back, you're like, oh, my spirit!
Oh, my anger! I'm less angry.
As she leaves, that is when you notice this guy. This guy, like, stops, like, touching houses for a minute, looks inside one of the buildings, he goes, I found it!
Whoa.
As immediately you see everyone turn as Bramble goes, retreat! As Salda, you would notice she jumps off the tent.
What the hell?
She jumps off the tent and just starts, like, sliding down the, like, things as she just disappears into another portal.
Salda sends ascending.
Okay.
While running to catch up with these, are Finley and Moss not around?
Finley and Moss right now, they would probably hear the retreat. That's how you guys, Finley, you ran for a little bit into the city. You're now, like, catching up. The battle's, like, sort of separating and dying.
Right.
As you would just hear, retreat!
Can I tell from which side?
Definitely him, because they're the ones running.
Okay. Just making sure.
I am going to send a sending to Ilya.
Okay.
Saying, don't know where you are. We are running with the resistance. Keep out of sight. We will reconnect soon.
You would get back. Okay, got it. Currently dealing with finding Lambtail. She's really fast.
Yeah.
Also, that Dazzle girl is with her now.
Damn it.
She can break the laws of magic somehow.
That took some fair.
Okay. I'm just like, oh, it's just casually. Cool.
No, you know what?
They
She would
fly
not say
now?
break the
They
laws of
fly
magic.
now.
She would say she can somehow make new laws of magic.
I'm like, interesting, great. I'm like just looking as I'm running with them. I hear that in my head, and I just kind of do one of those like, oh, fine.
Would Finley see them running off? Like, am I
You would, yeah,
close
Finley.
enough to
You
catch up so that I can go with my group?
honestly, Finley, yeah, you would see your group like run. I would say, yeah, you see them like running for a random building as they're being chased by some of the generals.
Okay.
I see Finley, and I'm like, right. I'm doing one of those hand motions where I'm like motioning, like, hurry up and like come over here.
Finley, who just caught their breath, just like, fine.
You know what? She would totally do this. You see her run past you and pick you up and go, "So your friends are following us. You're coming with."
Yeah. What about Moss? Oh, Moss can handle herself. Moss is
She's
fucking
just like-
running.
she's running how when you draw someone running an animation where it's just two pictures.
What is the wheels on the legs, right?
Yeah. But yeah, you guys are running for this building as you guys would see this very bright light as she seems to be summoning some magic. As you see what looks like a fireball, but you see what looks like a wheel start to form behind her. You see all these numbers on this wheel, kind of like a D20,
Oh. Okay.
as you see would land on an 8. As she would go, not a critical, but it'll work, as she throws this fireball.
She just break the fourth wall.
As this fireball would fly at you guys, you would hear Bramble.
And she
you hear-
gambling.
Bramble would take out, "Hey, Rocky Talkie," and say, "Charlie, open the portal! Open the portal!" As you would see this. You would see this sigil appear in just midair as all of you, only the ones in this group, would leap through this portal as you just like, get all thrown into it.
Oh God.
As there is silence. You're all awake, by the way. You're just silence.
Is there? Because I'm saying this because I'm mentioning this because it's like it's getting to me too. Do you have the pictures not conforming to the grid size?
No. Roll20 is doing that. Because whenever you do a massive thing like this, like move them all together, it'll break. It's not what I want. Trust me. None of this is what I want.
I don't want any of this.
But yeah, Finley, you would be put down as you would
I'm
just
put
hear.
down.
Yeah, you're. Late. Good night, sweet prince.
Do the audio.
You would just hear, "Oh, thank goodness you guys are okay."
Request denied.
So that
As you guys would get up, and you would see you're just in this underground, barely lit kind of hovel with all of these people.
Oh, I knew it was gonna be more people.
just one more person.
It is literally just one more person.
How many
One
people can
additional
we fit on a screen?
Just one
This
additional-
many.
I didn't want to put her in. You would see her. She's the one's like, "Oh, you're okay." She has emblazoned on her hand EX-048. And you would finally see her. She has EX-049.
Fuck. They're all just.
Fucked up? Yeah.
What is this? Maximum ride?
Uh,
Don't make that laugh. Do you even know what I'm talking about, Brendan?
no.
Jujutsu.
I get it.
You would see.
I
as
love
she
that
would,
part
like,
in that.
you would start
Sorry,
helping people up.
I ate that thing.
She would
Really?
start helping people up.
Oh my God, that series! I forgot about this. Keep
Who
going.
are you all?
The better question is, who are you? As you see, she goes, excuse him.
You had it. You used us.
Uh,
Assassination.
We're
uh,
friends.
Player development.
Thank you, Marco.
Yeah.
you would see as she would totally walk in front of you guys and just go, they're absolutely allies. This one saw me up on the tent and did nothing. Actually, he made it better for us. I love him. I love him so much. He's so good.
Oh, she says that.
Yeah.
I'm like, I put 2 and 2 together. I figured
He can count to 2. Doesn't that make him so awesome?
Finley
count to more than 2.
Ararag is still lying on the floor.
Finley would look up to Bramble and be like, You're the one I met earlier. Or not earlier, but
You see as he would click both sides on this helmet as
Finley's got their journal out, like not even realizing he's taking his helmet off, and it's like, You're the one who wrote this in my journal.
you see
And
as
then realize
he takes off the helmet, him having to like almost finagle it around the base of his horns.
it's my dad.
As you see these horns go through his eyes.
Whoa.
Oh, ooh, ugh.
And they are not horns, they are tree branches.
Is that
Is
Jujutsu
Is that
Kaisen
a
character?
fucking Jujutsu Kaisen reference?
It is, yeah, funny enough. Funny enough, this character existed before I rewatched Jujutsu.
So Jujutsu Kaisen copied you.
I can't believe Gege had copied me. But you see as he takes it off,
Wait a minute. Wait,
you
guys.
almost
Jujutsu Kaisen? More like Jujutsu copyright.
Bum, bum, bum.
Domain expansion.
Oh, God.
you
3 out of 10.
you see as also you notice it's hard to tell where these branches come out because his entire skin and hair is all wood and foliage.
Whoa.
That must itch.
Yes.
I hope
That is me.
Arterox says that canonically.
And yes, it does.
I have rashes every day. It never stops.
My name is Bramble, but that is what the public knows me as. You may call me Vito Como. Vito for short. The only one who
You-
was ever able to actually say my full name is my sister.
You
Arterox
told
is
me
still lying on
not to trust the Heart Empire. Is it
That is
because they did this to all of you? Are you a part of
I think-
these experiments that have been going around?
We all are.
Finley would know.
Before-
Finley knows about that shit, right? They're not just. I'm not just saying this.
Right, Finley knows.
Okay, I just want to make sure. You paused
Yeah.
like Finley wouldn't have known.
No, I was just dramatic tension. You guys all know about the EX stuff. If anything, Finley knows the most because of all the shit you saw. But
like,
like, go on.
like Ordog is still lying face down on the floor because that toss from them from that girl with the horn is still knocked the wind out of him. So like as he's like lying down, like face up to the sky, he raises his hand up, pointing to the roof, and says, "Before we get to any of that, that list of names that you went through earlier."
Yes.
Out of all the names, you said Namu, right?
You see, as everyone would look at you with shocked expressions. Do you know Namu?
Of course. As I swiftly get up.
Who is she to you?
Oh yeah,
Do
that's
you like her? Do you like her?
yeah, that's right. That's the lore, wasn't it? That like for a second I thought it was her brother, but no, it was actually her ex-husband, wasn't it?
Mm.
Yeah,
You don't know his story.
I do one of those handstand jumping up to my feet thing.
And then he falls like back. He slips and falls.
Wait,
You leap up. You do that. Everyone, you fall. They reverse clap.
Yes. Yes, I know her. My question is, how do you know her?
She was in the camp with us. Experiment 034.
Wait, repeat that?
She was in
034.
She was in the camp with us. Experiment 034.
Namu was experimented on?
Arterock. As he says this, you would think back to the moment before you all fought Grimlock. You better get the absolute fuck down. Get out of here. Go.
Do you just throw her down the stairs?
No, I shut my door. He started trying to climb my blinds.
God
Threw
damn it.
against the wall.
He would say, or Arterock, you would remember. You've actually heard something like this from Namu herself. She said she used to be a wizard, and then something happened to her, and she showed you the scar on her spine. If you remember that.
Is that supposed to be where her supposed EX tattoo supposed to be?
There was weird numbers that when you brought them up, she hid them again.
Okay.
All this time, Arnock's got all the deep lore, the fucking deep cuts.
Dude,
There's been
right. And this
two-
motherfucker's not communicating this shit with us.
I gotta.
It's been a while since it's been brought up, okay?
It has been
Okay,
a
so,
long
like-
time.
I need to fucking fix the. I need to fix the stone coming out of his head. Fucking greater restore you.
King, king, king.
As Bramwell told me about like the EX4 thing, I look back, I look back, like I just rewind myself to remember the scars, and then I say to Bramwell,
You say rewind yourself.
Yeah, I was
Like,
gonna say.
You
He's like,
grab
hang on,
the
give me a sec.
stone horn and you start like winding
Turning
it
it.
backwards. There's like a little
You just-
projector
it's
that
like-
comes out of your eye.
He's like, hang on, give me a second.
back into serious mode. Arik takes a minute to recollect. It says, EX04. That explains the scar back. She used to be a wizard, right?
I didn't get to know her much. She wasn't in my specific camp. But I knew of her through the walls. We were separated by our numerals of 10.
EX10.
Well, by numerals of 10.
Hmm.
She was in the 30s. Most of this group is in the 40s.
Mm.
Fuck, how many people are in this thing?
And now that you mention it, Ardor will probably bring it up. Like, but first, he sits down. He sits down and says, like, it sounds like, is there any chairs or rocks that Ardor can just settle down on?
Yeah, there are chairs. Actually, when you all learning about this, you would see her go, "You're gonna need this." She would just give it to you.
Yeah, Finley would kind of just sink into
Yeah. I think the chair.
God damn it, Nicholas.
Yeah.
Finley would just sink into
A chair.
no, not a chair, just kind of like what is the crisscross applesauce like onto the
Yeah.
floor?
Just
Oh,
slink
okay.
down.
Yeah, Ardor step back and just plops into a chair and says, "That kind of what? Wait, numerals at 10. How many are there? Are you?
Probably hundreds, but none that we know of right now.
At the very least, they anticipated hundreds. Otherwise,
The
they
last-
gave you
our
naming
last known
conventions of
numbers.
3 numbers.
Our last known number was the 50s.
Fuck.
But
That was a
after
bad
50
time for America.
After
Where
the fuck is America?
What the fuck is in
Fuck, that caught me out. That's like
I'm so
I don't know
sorry.
history that well, but damn.
That was a good political joke.
He would say he would say after 50 we lost track of all of them.
50.
I look at Sona and Finley, and then I pinch the bridge of my nose, and mutter, we met a bunch of people like you around the area, but we had no idea there would be this many."
He would
Are
see
they-
as he would. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, all I was gonna say was, are they all free?
You would see as a bunch of them would just kind of look at each other with sorrowful eyes. We're only free because of a very kind child.
Because of green.
You don't know.
Oh wait, no, we don't know. Never mind.
You don't know. I wonder who does know.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. Who knows about this?
Who could be a
child?
real pal right now?
Who could be a
Who's
real buddy right now and tell us the fucking lore?
I was
Hey.
getting to that.
Hmm.
Arx-
It rhymes with art and rock.
Rhymes with
Arse.
fart rock.
You are my art rock.
Rhymes with fart cock.
Peace. What was that?
Ew.
Rock perks up a bit and says, "What child?"
Thank you. I was about to ask Brendan. I was about to be like,
I'm gonna say, who's all here?
Doremi as well,
Yeah, I know Doremi's here. but
Are we
I'm-
really that tiny?
and Opal.
They're all giants. Where's Opal? No.
There's a scream in the distance.
She's
Is she
being bad.
outside the door?
Yeah, because she either wants in or out, or she wants to destroy things, so she doesn't get to play. You asked us like, what did you ask? Sorry.
Or perks up into the frame and says, "What child?"
Prince Loki.
Loki.
We haven't heard of this Prince Loku. We've only heard of Princess Bonnibel, and that's frankly enough of a revelation. Or Princess Bonnibel, and that's too much to think of right now. Honestly, if I hear another revelation about some piece of royalty, I'm going to flip.
Actually,
Artwork flips into the air. The monkey flip. Oh, that's less of a monkey.
Why?
More of a dying cat.
anyway,
Why is it only when serious shit is going on that we like goof around? Like
it's
when
because
we
you
were
guys are
having
traumatized.
fun and doing fucking archery and rock climbing, we were like serious and we were in it.
Yeah, we rolled 320, 3 natural 20.
Anyway, you guys, what did you say? You said Prince Loki? Question mark.
Yes.
Uh, why did you post it?
Fucking all collapse at the end.
Wait, hold on.
I just imagine Arterock like Soldo's like, I can't handle another revelation today, and Arterock just
About
flips
green?
and lands in front of him and is like, well about that.
How about that revelation?
I have to
You-
tell you something.
What were you saying?
Artwork, that is one child, or like, oh yeah, one child, and like he says Prince Loki, and then Artwork just like I don't know how to phrase it, but like Artwork describes what describes what green looks like, knowing that Green's actual name is Loki.
You know the prince. This is the first. You guys would know he's describing Loki.
Yeah. Wait, I'm sorry.
Green?
You're referring to Green? Otterog?
Green's the prince?
You would hear Opal say, "Yeah, I guess so."
Is that
So he did escape.
why they have Lambtail?
I think that's why. They haven't killed Green.
You would say all this stuff as you would see a lot of them have this look of horror, being like, "He's back." I just thought they captured her again.
Wait,
As they're
again?
looking at us in horror, we all the three of us give them the whole rundown of everything, like where Loki and Lambtail were, what they've been doing, and like how exactly they came back to the Heart Empire.
We've journeyed here because 3 of the generals attacked a village and took our friends, Green and Lambtail, that, as apparently they're known here, are Krona and Prince Loki.
You would hear from her, "Don't you dare call her that!" As she would go. He would go. He doesn't know. He doesn't know.
I'm just explaining. I don't want to call her that either. Look, I don't want to call
I'm
her
just a
that
messenger.
either.
I'm just a messenger.
I don't want to call
I'm
her
30.
that
I'm
either.
30.
Listen. I don't think you understand here. I'm 30. I'm just trying to
Kill him.
We gotta get Lambtail to wait a minute. I'm back.
But go on, Saldo. Sorry.
I say that, and I say we journeyed here to get our friends back. They attacked the village and under the guise of searching for someone else, for the Necro Enterprise. We came here, and through the Forest of Illusions, we ran into others, people you've mentioned. We know where they're at. We know where they are. Leofith, Wheat, Himakami.
As you say Himakami, everybody looks at Bramble. Or Vito, as he goes, my sister.
She's in the material plane.
And you see she would go, the one place I can't make a portal to.
We turn and we're like, they're in trouble, really. They can't even come back. They can't even come through.
How is she there? I was there. I did not see her once.
It was a forest, right? That man, that
forest.
Mhm.
I went through my master's fireplace. She has a way of returning to here of her own volition. She only used it for me, though. I never even thought that she would still be there. She would even be there. She's alive. And everyone else is alive too. You said Wheat, Leofith?
Well, just those. You've mentioned Udora, Millie, Tylock, where we don't know about any of them, but
You would see, he would say,
Skippy.
he
yeah,
would,
Skippy.
going through the names, this guy would go, we know where Udora is. There's just no way to get her back at this point. She's too far gone. As for Millie, you probably won't know her by that name anymore. What they did to her, it's some of the worst.
What did they do?
We don't know the specifics, but she used to be a scientist as well. Until she tried to help us. I believe she goes by Torpa now. Or did.
Torpa.
Finley,
Yes, Dad.
you've heard that name before.
Torpa?
Millie,
Torpa. That
was Millie?
was Millie. That is the name of Pluck's doctor on his crew. If you recall, Torpa said she was from the Heart Empire, but she never wanted to get into how she left.
Oh my god. Why were so many people a part of this? What the fuck is going on in the Heart Empire?
A lot of fucked up shit.
A lot of fucked up shit.
Mm-hmm.
All we
If
know
I hear
is
one more piece of news,
If-
I'm gonna flip. If I hear that
To remind you what Torpo looks like, I'll show you a picture.
Oh, Brendan doesn't have.
I know. I saw the monkey.
Brendan doesn't have the soundboard.
This is Torpa.
Oh, look at
I
her.
do remember her.
They said,
Wait,
They
yeah,
said-
isn't she part of the pirate crew?
yeah.
That's all. That's what we just.
Mako.
What pirate crew? Oh, by the way, Pluck, you still haven't heard from Pluck. Anyway, that they would say that. When you say, do you talk about Skippy and Tylock at all?
Yeah, we should probably-
stop on their names.
Yeah, they would say that Skippy and Tylock were among the beginning of the 50s, but after Tylock and Skippy, they basically all communication about the rest of the 50s were completely cut off. But one thing they do know is that they would say, apparently it was that witch's perfect project. That's what she would spout on about.
After the 50s, I think back, and Saldo thinks back to when Carrion Hyde and Sir Chochi were going through the portal, and how Carrion had an EX on him. He says, after 50s, Carrion, he has an EX on him.
Most of them would just be like, mm-hmm.
He's 57.
Yeah, we kind of figured. We've been at this for so long that we've kind of figured what her special project was at some point. She figured out how to break the laws of magic and make people who can do it too. Not people.
She. I'm sorry. She. You're referring to.
You know what? He would call her an it at this point. They basically refer to her as basically a witch.
Yeah.
Mm.
And I'm. Are you happen to be referring to?
Kari Boichiana, the Witch of the Heart Empire. She's done a lot of things to all of us. Some things are beneficial, but most of everyone would look at her.
Oh yeah.
Which, by the way, she has been stone cold faced this entire time, showing no emotion.
Sorry, I didn't catch your name.
Her?
Yeah.
I don't have one. Not that I can remember. Not that I can remember either, eh? Haha.
Would it be?
No one's laughing.
The ostrich from Family Guy. Haha.
Is it a cultural insensitivity just to call her 48?
Honestly, you would hear one of them just go, we kind of just call her, we just call her whatever we're feeling at the, which is she,
you.
you,
It's
I, just call me where. It makes sense with what I am.
how so?
Well, what happened to me, you don't have to share. No, it's fine. I've lived with it for years now.
Auric just realized that the question he said was probably insensitive, so he just goes, "Ugh."
Whenever I show any sort of emotion, even slightly happy, I turn into a were creature and I uncontrollably start attacking.
That is unfortunate. I'm sorry for asking.
It's fine. Just know that if I were to say how I'm feeling right now, I am quite excited.
Don't tell a joke around me.
If you tell it, don't don't make me laugh. Turns into a werebear.
Oh God!
Most of us are not the same.
So that's why you keep Shaco around. Well,
By the way, Shaq would go, by the way, we should probably introduce all of us since we've never met before. And you see as you would see as Doyle goes, we have met them. Oh, must have been. You see as he would kind of like scratch the back of his head.
we were the ones who delivered
Yeah,
your...
he can't remember anything past a day.
Oh.
She took that part of his brain.
She lobotomized him.
I have short-term memory loss. What?
For those who wish to share, they may. For some of us, it's obvious. But if you followed us, and if you listened to my warning, that must mean that you are on our side, correct?
So, what do you think, guys? You want to join our side? As if that is not completely obvious.
I mean, what choice do we have now, knowing all that we know?
Mm-hmm.
That's right. I would kill you if you tried to leave with that. You would see as Bran would go, "We're not killing them. If they
But
don't choose
Go
to
ahead.
join, they don't
not
choose to join."
not even in that way. I mean,
Go ahead. Tell me a joke.
this isn't right. This isn't
Did you just play a sound, Brendan?
No,
pussy.
Okay. Never mind.
that was,
Sorry.
that was just your chair.
That
This
was not
isn't-
my
Stop being
chair.
paranoid.
That was not my chair.
Stop being paranoid.
That's the thing, is that was not my chair.
Whose chair? Go on, Finley.
I forgot.
You were saying how it's just not right.
It's not right. Knowing what we know, how can we walk away from this? How can we just let this happen? So many people that we know have gone through this without us even knowing. And God forbid if it's still going on.
It is. She does not believe in true perfection. She will continue to torment until there's no one else left.
There's no such thing. Perfection. Like I say, it's not their fault. It's not the general's fault. They clearly are victims in all of this as well. I mean, just when we were on the material plane, we saw those with magic circles in their eyes. This is... I don't know what the politics are here in the Heart Empire, but this has got to be stopped.
All of them would nod and agree.
Question. Where are we?
We're in a random part of the Heart Empire at the moment. We have Telly over here. Hi. she would wave her hand. We have Telly constantly move our things. We have 3 different hideouts in 3 different locations. Currently, we are stationed to show you guys. Currently, they are stationed underground right here.
Damn it! All of our stuff.
Oh, that's
Everyone,
right.
Can we put like an icon or something right there? No, not us.
Don't worry, I'll put another one.
Maybe a second ace, a second spade or something.
You know what? That also works.
Spade 2.
Right. Ah, this will work.
Oh, actually, wait. Put. Oh no, that doesn't make me feel any better. No, please.
I'm kidding.
Can we put the spade there and then put like a heart where we're at because we're with the heart people?
Actually, I think there's a broken heart one.
Oh, that's amazing.
I don't.
Oh, oh no.
Oh no, there it is. But yeah, you guys are here. That's there. He would say, would you guys have the reaction of no?
I say, I'm like, no. And I turn and I look and I say, where's the closest we can get back to Evocala?
You can head back there immediately as soon as we have a portal. Before I decide to trust you with our plans and abilities, will you join our fight?
Of course. Why not? I mean, we already have plenty of personal connections and everything. Besides, when we came here and like stops here and there, we already got some bad feelings. That's what we'd say.
We've traveled across the plains to recover our friends. And we cannot hear you, Max. I'm sorry. We've put together a group of.
Hello?
There you are.
Hello.
Jesus fuck.
You're alive.
I need new
A
headphones.
rag.
You're alive.
Yeah.
Woogie, woogie, woogie.
Woogie, woogie, woogie.
We've put together a group of around 10 people to set out for 2 of our friends.
A ragtag beat back
We've
team
done
of misfits.
we've done far more for less.
What about you? Looks over at you, Finley.
Well, you gotta repeat what was said because I couldn't hear anything.
Oh, right. He had basically said, before I tell you our abilities, our plans, anything, will you join our cause? Just basically like solidifying it.
Without a doubt.
All right. Opal would be like anything for green and Lambtail. She would say it like that. Moss. Whatever Finley's doing. And Doremi would just say, "It wasn't my intentional plan, but it'll help the plan I want to accomplish."
Just around for the rest.
Besides, I'd go to war for people who deserve. Now then, since you all agree. All right, Telly, you can talk. Oh my goodness, yes. Okay, so technically, you can get back to Evil Kala like immediately, but I have to take a little nap because, well, see, remember when I said people kind of got beneficial stuff?
Yeah.
Well, you see this thing on my head? She would point to this large red like gem.
Okay.
Mhm.
So, this is a plane shifting crystal,
Oh.
and it is infused to my brain and my skull, and I have a few others embedded in my muscles. You know, just basically stapled there and infused and torched
Ah.
while I was awake. But that's not anything that we have to worry about. I'm basically able to make portals 3 times a day anywhere I want, and I'm able to freely teleport to any of my special sigils that I make.
Our is still processing the whole like stapled thing.
But I kind of used all my stuff, and all my sigils are to, well, the hideouts.
That's fine.
But I can move my sigils if I need to, but I can't really move it right now.
I looked at
So you're gonna have to wait about 8 hours
8 hours.
just to take a long rest.
I look over to Finley. Like, Finley, hand me the Rocky Talkie.
Finley yeets it at his face.
I'm gonna have a.
So it goes into your
Ow.
beard and then it disappears forever. We're Rocky talking.
I'm gonna. You know, this expresses my emotion right now. Holy! Did I ruin Marco with that sound?
What?
No, it was
I-
Mac.
Oh, sorry. I'm feeding
you're
the
all
cats
good.
right now.
You're all good.
Back away.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna have to make a phone call in a bit because we still need to like talk to them. But does anyone else have any like thing else to inquire or talk to them about? Because I've got things to discuss with them.
These guys or people in the Rocky Talkie?
I'm talking about these guys or Art Rocker Finley.
All right. Do you
I'll
guys...
save the Rocky Talkie conversation for after this.
All right. Do you guys have anything you want to ask them? By the way, just to give you any descriptors, this guy is currently just standing in a corner with his head away from all of you. This guy is constantly on fire. Like you literally see him almost like wincing every few minutes, but like he's like covering his stomach. She is not looking in your direction. He is like, what's going on? She, no emotion. Her, so peppy. Her probably looks like she wants to kill at least one of you. And him, he is just sitting in a chair, kind of like calmly talking to all of you.
At least one of us.
Yeah.
I look at her and I'm like, sorry about the Mogo thing, by the way. That was just a misunderstanding.
I thought you erased his memories. Oh yeah.
Oh, I
lied.
I
I'm
like I'm like,
sorry.
that kind of thing has some difficulties. At least on me, I've got a pretty sharp memory.
And also, the magic just didn't work. And why didn't you tell me that? Because you were gonna kill him. And that's not what I wanted.
And I look around. I'm like, it was, it was helpful in the end. If I didn't recognize,
Yeah, see,
her,
look, he's our friend, and he won't call you a Mogo ever again.
if I haven't recognized her. Oh no, I didn't mean to call you a Mogo. I was just, I tried having a conversation with one of them inadvertently. I had no idea what the hell was going on. I just thought I could blend in if I said that. But apparently I spoke to the one person that would have found that a threat.
No, she found it offensive. Shut up.
Gonna...
It's fine. Just don't repeat your mistakes. Or we'll be having dwarf for dinner. That's the fox talking. Ignore her.
I'm not tasty.
I'm only 30.
I haven't even aged properly. I'm only 30.
But yeah, do you guys have any questions for them?
I have lots of questions. That's why I'll wait to if Arterock or Philly
right.
has anything they need to ask first.
I will also say that they probably have like boards up and stuff, and just like but honestly, this place looks kind of shitty. There's like barely any food here. There's like empty buckets everywhere. There's a board with just a bunch of random words on it that only Finley can read.
One of those buckets, like you really don't want to get near to.
Don't worry, they go outside. It's fine. They go outside. It's fine. But yeah, if you guys want to ask them anything, talk to any of them, you guys have the floor right now.
Dang, I can't really think of anything to say.
If you want, maybe a few of them would be willing to tell you like what they can do, or like if you really want to dig into their trauma, what happened to them.
Oh yeah, that's probably a really cool move to do.
It was really cool when you asked her.
That is true.
Finley would have honestly broken away from the group to just kind of collect themselves and really think about the fact that all these people are being held against their will and experimented on and hurt and abused, and it sounds like someone they know.
Why, Finley? What's wrong? Why, Finley? What's wrong?
Finley just starts sobbing.
Like no.
Wow.
Pussy. Pussy.
Solo would definitely be interested in like going around hearing like more about them and what they've got, but just before then, so I have a question. You all probably have a better lay of the Heart Empire than we do. What's this about Princess Bonobo?
Oh, her. Husker, I believe that was your time, correct? Yes. Do you see as he would come out of the corner?
Husker, a hell of a boss name.
Shut up. Also, it's Has Been Hotel.
Oh, that's right.
And also, Husker's a nickname. His name is Husk.
Don't you start
Mark
with
was fucking
Pussy.
stupid.
me. Don't you start with me.
Pussy.
Wait, Brendan. Quick. Uh, launch me up a pussy.
Pussy.
Anyway, it's still going, isn't it?
Am I gonna get copyrighted for that?
Probably.
Fuck! I have no copyrights.
No, you won't. You're fine. It's 5 seconds of
Husker would say, I'm probably the oldest here, so I would probably know best.
Damn, he really is a husk.
Pussy.
Yes.
When did those messages come in?
You see as he goes, Princess Bonnibel. Yeah, I know of her.
Oh,
She disappeared after the attack from the owl spirit, I believe is what the people refer to it now in history.
The what?
The day Valimor betrayed the Feywild and sided with the Clover Kingdom. Princess Bonnibel unfortunately passed away in the attack.
That's not how we know.
That's bullshit.
That's a lie.
You're lying.
And
that is straight up fake news.
And this Sir Chochi, Captain Chochi fellow,
So Chochi, the royal knight, the strongest knight in the kingdom. And from our information, the one who trained all of the generals, along with one other person, but she is gone to time. She also passed in the attack.
not from what we know. We've met Princess Bonnibel. We just knew her as Bonnibel from the Clover Kingdom. She was acting as a cleric.
You would see all of them are in shock.
Sir Chochi you speak of? We knew him as basically the kingdom's capital guard. He
And rides around a turtle.
He rode atop a turtle mogo.
She has an eye twitch.
And he likes to insult everyone he meets. Just everything that comes out of his mouth, just nothing but insulting.
He had the most bravest, he had the most bravest of squires. A hero,
the true adventurer.
a true magnum of men.
Yeah, they know who Beryl is. He's their god.
Yeah, he's the God King.
Remember? He's the ultimate king of everything.
He's just the fucking. He's like the fucking knight in the Hollow.
Yeah,
God Emperor King.
He's
God Slayer.
He's the Radiance. God Emperor.
Yeah, I say that, and
I beat that shit. I'm proud of myself for beating that shit.
You did not.
Yeah, I did.
The gods?
Yeah.
Godslayer.
It took me a month.
Did you
Every
beat-
day.
Pussy.
Pussy.
Anyway,
A motherfucker couldn't even handle Nightmare Grim.
just shut up. I beat him too.
That was a really long, indignant pause you had there.
It took me 2 weeks to beat him, okay?
Try.
I beat half the gods and then I went back and beat him.
I couldn't. In any case,
That's not how I pay.
what the fuck did you just say?
Pussy. 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 Pussy.
Jesus.
Just go.
Okay. So we that's how we know them. They were living in the Clover Kingdom. It wasn't until we journeyed here we saw Carrion Pied and what's the other one?
Carrion Pied and Icarus.
Icarus. We saw Carrion Pied and Icarus meet with Sir Chochi.
You would say they have the same expression that you guys had when they revealed all that shit to you.
Yeah. And I mentioned like that's what he had mentioned, like Princess Bonabella died.
You would then see Shikogo, or did she? Everyone face palms. As Doyle goes, seems somebody's lying. And I'm not much of a fan for liars.
It's not. I mean, it's not. It's not much of a stretch, is it? I mean, they've lied twice before, both with Green having died, and with Green still being dead, or Prince Loki, I should say.
I'm not surprised that they lied. It's the abundance of lies that seem to line up almost perfectly.
From what we know, Green and Lambtail just lived out in the
This Green you speak of.
Loki. Fuck. Oh, I'm gonna have to relearn. That.
He would say, "Is that the name he would like to be spoken as?"
Turn to Arterock.
He asks if Prince Loki prefers Green rather than Loki. Just so they all know, it's like they seem very respectful. They're like, we want to address him as such so everybody can be on the same page.
Oh yeah. I think he wanted to be green just so he can hide his identity. So yeah, let's call him Green. It'll probably be easier.
Right then. This Green you mentioned.
He. Oh, come on.
From our knowledge, him and Lambtail escaped together. Don't know exactly what happened to them after, but it wasn't long after that owl spirit had attacked either. They had used the rebuilding. He had used the commotion of everything being rebuilt, the confusion of hierarchy, the betrayal of the Archfey. He had used all of it to free us. Though I'm not surprised that it was Lambtail that those two ran off together. I offer a lot of gratitude to Prince Loki. But in fact, it was Lambtail just as much that saved all of us as she had saved him from becoming as horrible as his family.
Family, you say?
Yeah, speaking of which, now that we know of,
Heard that.
now that we know like what green, what low green, low green is all about, we have no idea about what his family is like. We we're now aware that he's royalty. To what extent?
Well, you know of Bonnabelle.
Yes.
Green, I believe, would be her nephew, as you would call it.
Hmm.
Her sister's child, who is now the Empress. After her mother's passing, again, a lot of change happened after the Owl Spirits and the Clover Kingdom's attack.
Yeah, put a pin in that. We're gonna have to circle back to that aspect as well. But go on.
A lot happened. To describe it to you, that day was awful, to say the least. And we would walk over as he would kick a chest over to you guys, as it would open up and you would see these fossilized skeletons fall out. man was seen with chained swords and a hollowed out eye. As history said, but that is how we were able to recover them. You see as he looks down at the fossils.
Wait. You mean one of the generals?
He says they don't know. The person who is helping them is completely anonymous. But despite being anonymous, every lead and everything they've gotten has been spot on, so they trust them.
But they said that that's how they were able to get
them and they pointed to the fossils?
Yeah, basically, they were like, for trust, they basically led us to these.
I give a look to Ardorak and Finley. Ooh.
Ow.
That's not what I.
But yeah, that is the story of that great event.
But that's. We've been to the Clover Kingdom. Not once was there any mentioning of a war or.
Let
All
alone
we've
a
known is
20-year
that.
war.
All we've known. What's up, Margo?
Let alone a 20-year war.
Yeah. All we've known is, if anything, we got a message to send to. Well, we were given a writ to send. Had we made our way to the Heart Empire. No, nonetheless, from Princess Bonnibel. There's been no mention of a war.
May I see this letter, if you don't mind?
Yes, go right ahead. As I hand it over.
Easy enough. You see, he would kind of open it, just look at it.
I have to kill you. Did you open this?
He kind of like looks at it as he just kind of goes, "You may not have known there was a war going on, but definitely seems there was suspicion of one."
King of the Clover Kingdom hasn't been seen in months.
Well, it's been longer than months.
It's
At
been
this point.
longer than months.
It's at least been like a year and a half, at least now.
For a year and a half.
The king of the Clover Kingdom. If they have him, he's definitely with the crown.
But even so, there'd be no need for any of this. Even if it were just a matter of simple politics. There's no other. All this is unnecessary.
I would have to agree. It feels like there's some other motive. And seems though there's more reason to search Axis at this point. However, we can't exactly do that with such low supplies. Doyle's right. If we're going to do anything, we need to gather more supplies. If you would wish, you may rest around here. We don't have much room, though. Is there more you wanted to say?
This is kind of a little more complicated than we thought.
Brain is. I felt like I
Brain
had
is
another
not
thing.
braining.
I felt like I had another thing, but I think I do want to ask them about like themselves personally, but I say as well. I'm like we need to reach out to our friends, the ones who accompany us here. I feel like the highest priority should be reconvening with them, but I'll do what I can to get in touch with them before you can open that gate.
Do you have the special Rocky Talkie or?
This is
I've got the
fine.
Rocky Talk.
This is fine. Contact who you wish. We trust you. I'm ignoring her. But yeah, you see as most of them kind of just like, honestly, they kind of almost go into their own corner and just kind of like look at a board,
Mhm.
just writing stuff down, some of the new stuff that you told them about.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Interesting. Okay.
I'm ignoring her. I'm not.
I know you are. It's such a
Don't
serious
give it.
conversation, and all of a sudden I hear in the background. Is she screaming at your door?
Yeah. No, she's sitting on a chair screaming at my door. You sure are. Either that or she's downstairs just screaming.
Sure. Sure.
Sure.
Nathan, this is why you keep getting molested.
What?
American Dad thing.
It's not. Is it American Dad?
Yeah, it's American Dad.
I thought it was Family Guy for some reason. It's the same fucking.
Yeah,
Same
same art style.
American Dad's better.
I don't know.
They're
Family
all
Guy's
the-
apparently been getting pretty good.
I don't think either of them are good.
No.
I say they're all the exact same show, just in different art styles.
They really are.
Anyway,
But now that I mention it, they all have the exact same art style. It's just different characters.
I'll go away,
I wonder. It's almost like they're animated by the same people.
guys.
Don't say
So-
guys. I'm not even a part of this.
Well,
Not
you're not
even
a
a
guy.
Yes, you are.
I'm not a guy.
You
Did
said
you just call
No.
me?
Oh my god.
I didn't.
Pussy.
Man, pussy.
Anyway, what do you guys do?
I believe we pretty much just rest for the time being.
Yeah, that's all we really can do right now.
hmm
Zelda, did you want to do anything?
Gotta send Rocky Talkie message. Or actually, before we do that, I don't know if it's a little bit against the mood now, but if they want to talk about, if they would like to share their business, I'd like.
All right. They would, because they agree that it happened and people should know what they can do in, like, if you're working together. All right. Going from the top of the number list. This is Nalro. Her name is Nalro. And she was basically genetically infused with Mogo stuff.
I see. I see. That's I understand.
I'm sorry.
It's so no,
as well as her brain,
Oh, no.
as well as her brain was basically injected with Kisune blood.
I see. Interesting. And her name was
Nalro, Nalro.
oh, thank you.
This is Ryzenth. Basically, he is a constantly burning evocation furnace.
Yeah,
It never
constantly on
turn-
fire.
It never turns off. And he is in constant pain. However, if he stores it, he can release it all at once in like a dragon's breath, or he can explode. So
Okay, so we're all gonna be for a night. We're all gonna be sleeping next to a nuke. Yay!
yeah, that's basically
Come out, Gale.
Bramble or Vito. He's basically a human tree.
Yeah.
He is constantly growing bark and foliage. But on the inside, he is still a person.
Oh, he's got to prune. He prunes.
For some reason, he doesn't
and-
look like he's in the same anime.
Who do you know?
No.
There's Shaco. He cannot remember anything past a day. That's it.
And so, and junglers hate him.
Doyle. She is blind, except she has sonar and tremor sense.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
So she
basically,
has
Tom.
no idea what any of you look like, but she knows you're there.
So she's technically like Toph, but she looks like she's from a circus.
She's Circus Toph. Look at me, Toph. I turned myself into a circus.
What the
626.
oh, wait, she has she has sonar.
Yeah.
I see. Just not like you or others would. There, got a pretty good look at you.
Yeah. No, she doesn't. You would notice she does tap her cane a lot.
Oh, she has a blind cane.
Yeah. You know what?
Oh, the cane-
Most canes are blind canes.
That is true.
Husker. Basically, anything he touches withers away, including himself.
Don't let Shane hear this motherfucker.
Basically, anything he touches with any form of his body, besides what he is wearing, which is made. He specifically said, they made this because they got tired of seeing how gross I looked,
Ooh. Oh.
and
They're
he
just
needs
tired
the
of seeing
cane to
his
be able to
gross.
walk because his muscles are constantly touching his body, and basically he is just slowly dying at all times.
Yikes.
Constantly slowly.
He honestly, he would say, I don't have that long to live at this point, but as long as I can see a better future.
And here's another
so
ex-friend.
sad.
Wait a minute, does this mean that like we're practically teaming up with the X-Men?
Nala, go away!
She heard
Yeah, here's
X-Men too.
another EX69, a person who literally turned into a cat.
She wants in, and then she immediately wants out. I'm not gonna leave my door open.
You should just get rid of her.
No, never. I love her. Then there is her. Where
Weird.
basically,
Yeah.
she explained it. Any emotion that she shows, she will turn into a were creature.
I'm
There's-
still really on the fact that we're pretty much teaming up with the X-Men.
Yeah, the X-Men, who are all genetically tortured to be what they are.
That's not exactly far off from the X-Men. Like, do you guys remember Wolverine's origin?
Yeah, that's one X-Men.
It's a singular X.
There's no men. That is man. That is X-Man.
That's X-Man. Not to be confused with X-Man, who is
It's
also
open.
an X-Man.
Okay, then. So X, they, them.
X them.
It's not how that works.
You.
Max, are you still there? We
Oh
haven't
yeah,
heard
no,
you
it
I'm
say
here.
happened. Dude,
I've
that
been
shit.
here. I'm listening.
They're so overwhelmed.
What do they say? What's Noah
Never
say?
not see that picture.
Noah
It's great.
Noah knew about the assassination, how it was gonna go.
Ah,
But yeah, they're with Rebellion right now. Yeah, they're learning.
Noah, we're teaming up with the X-Men.
I'll leave you guys to it. I'm gonna go play Animal Crossing. I found out today at work how you get iron nuggets. Didn't know last night when I was playing.
You have fun.
I
By
was
going
like,
to an Iron
"Do I have to
McDonald's.
wait or something.
Tell him to dig 3 circles behind him when he hits the rocks.
Always dig 3 circles behind you.
3 circles behind you.
I don't know.
No. Oh no. Okay. God damn it.
Okay, bye now.
No. I gotta tell him. I gotta tell him.
He's gone now.
Ah,
Gone forever. He doesn't live here. But yeah, that's all of them and what they can do.
okay, interesting.
By the way, Finley, Moss would constantly be sitting next to you.
Waiting for when we can get cotton candy with their dad.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we're probably like hundreds.
If you would ask Moss would be like, waiting for when?
Brendan, send him this.
Why?
Because he needs to know this too.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Send him these.
Okay, I'll send it to him. But yeah, anything you guys want to do, you have learned about them.
Sick. Cool. I need to make a phone call.
Easy enough. You get on the
I need to
Rocky
make a
Rocky.
rock call. I was gonna say, I was like, why are they all the way over there? Last person who had it was
Lilia.
Lilia. Okay.
Perfect, I know.
Hello.
You basically just talk into it.
Yeah. No. I know. I'm.
Better.
Rock.
Doppio's ringing call.
Do you say anything?
Yeah. I say. Hello. Come in.
You would hear back. Hey, Saldo.
Is everything all right? What's wrong?
Yeah, everything's okay. Just a little hurt, but everything's fine.
Oh no.
But we're a little banged up. We're just hiding out right now. You would hear in the background, is that Saldo? Yeah. How did
Who's
you
there?
know? They would say that everyone's there.
Everyone.
But you would say
She would say.
But you could say, Brendan, don't, Brendan, don't throw her down the
when in reality-
stairs.
I didn't throw
When in
her down the
reality-
stairs. I threw her toy so she would run away.
When in reality, she said,
Lily would say, everyone's here, but we weren't able to convince Lambtail to come with us.
Mm.
And also,
"Oh dear."
Wherever they are, it's a good thing they
Xeno-
found a bag of chips.
oh,
Yeah, we're really banged up right now.
I'm eating Goodberry.
It's not looking
Mm.
good.
Hey, does anyone have any dip? These chips are a little dry.
Welcome to Good
She would say,
Can we?
you know what? Fine. Nobody says anything and nothing happens.
No, I was being
Damn, guys.
funny.
I said one thing.
Yeah, Nicholas, but looks aren't everything.
Pussy.
Not even. It's
See.
not even how that works.
Lilia would tell you, Xeno. Xeno's down.
Dead?
No. Finley in the back. Dead?
Dead?
No, not, he's not.
I'm pushing Finley's face like I get away from the rock.
He's not dead. Eva got him out. But he's
What
not.
happened?
I don't know. Eva just said he just wouldn't stop fighting. She said he wasn't himself.
Turn to Finley.
Why turn to me?
You went off with him to you went off.
I did not
guess
go
I
off
didn't
with
know
him.
that-
I went off with Moss.
I know, but then you encountered him, but Saldo wouldn't know that you ran
I have
into
no
him.
idea.
That's why I was thinking. That's why I'm like I shouldn't have turned to you. In any case, I'm like, okay. All right. Well, where are you guys?
We're hiding out in one of the destroyed buildings.
I
That's
look
probably-
I look over to Telly, and I say, where's the nearest place to Evolcala that we can find them, or that we can like jump back to?
I can go directly there when I rest. After I rest.
Okay. I go back to Rocky talking and I say like it's too dangerous to set out right now for both of us. If you could find a place to like rest for about just 8 hours, we'll be able to head directly to you and pick you up.
We can last that long.
If there's any issue, make sure you
You would hear from
Send word.
Simone on the other side. Speak for yourself. Shush.
Shish. If there's any issue, make sure you send back. As of right now, don't have any up about convincing Lambtail. There's too much at play going on right now. We need to. We just need to have a conversation.
Right. We'll see you in 8 hours.
Got it.
Whoa, whoa,
And I
And the walkie-talkie.
I hand Finley back the walkie-talkie, and also I just realized
Jesus Christ.
Pussy.
See.
Drop
I-
the bass.
louder,
Pussy.
but I do it louder, but I'm already pretty loud right now. And my roommates are so.
And you end the Rocky Talk as you click and just go
An
back. You give
explosion on
Finley
the other side.
you you give it back to Finley, and you guys do anything else?
Ah, fuck! I beatboxed. God damn it! Been 0 days since I learned his beatbox.
Not at the moment, no.
Quiet. Too quiet. There's something I want to discuss, but I can't bring it up because I haven't interacted. I haven't encountered it, but you two have.
Oh.
Hmm?
Can't bring it up.
Then I guess it's never gonna happen.
I'm gonna say you can express the idea to the ether.
Right.
The idea that apparently some aspects have been taken and are being used by the generals.
What?
Some things are being used by the generals? Is that what you said?
He's talking about Moss,
Artarok.
Moss being like dad, and Artarok being like wife's mom.
Ah, okay.
That's what he's talking about.
Oh yeah, that shit. And then also, the person, Moss's dad that Zeno is fighting has Zeno's mom's power.
Mm-hmm.
Finley, after the call, would kind of like slump against the wall and just defeat, because they never get to fucking break ever. These poor kids.
Mm-hmm.
Poor
And-
everyone, honestly, right now.
Everyone, dude. Slump against the wall, kind of head in their hands, just like, I can't believe all this is happening. There's so much going on. There's the experimentation, the people being held against their will, Moss's dad apparently being one of the bad guys, with Zeno's mom's
sorry,
powers.
Let alone
sorry,
Moss
what?
actually having a dad?
I'm sorry, wait, what?
What? Zeno's
Wait,
mom?
Moss.
Or Moss's
Well,
dad?
both.
Well, wow. When I followed Moss, when I followed Moss, when I followed Moss, she kept talking about a familiar smell. It kept leading her to, we don't know his name, do we? Could Finley just explain what the guy looked like?
The
We
blue
only
guy.
know him
Sure
as-
thing.
We only know him as the one that's called Whisker.
Wicked.
Wicked.
Wicked, my bad.
I think they called him Wicked. But when Moss found him, she like jumped on him and hugged him and everything. But
And Wicked looked very confused.
Wicked looked so confused, and then Zeno showed up, and all I remember hearing is that Wicked had his mom's powers. I don't understand.
You're so confused.
It's so confusing. And then before I could find out anything else, they started fighting, so I had to come find you guys.
That's using the powers. It's like taking of someone's essence. That's. Have any of you encountered that with the generals? I turn to everyone, including.
I was gonna say.
Why
with
did
a
you whisper
side
that?
eye at Arnorak.
Have any of you?
Arnorak is not getting the hint.
Have any of you ate in this room that I'm looking at? Surely no one else must have. Has anyone here encountered anything else regarding with the generals?
Well, I did got this one thing. One of those generals, the mechanic one, used her rage. Like the way she was fighting
Matcha.
and everything. Yep, Matcha. Matcha the mechanic. When she used her rage, like my brain just gah, you know? It hurt. But when it's settled, I just remembered that the way she was fighting, it really reminded me of someone like back in my village. She fought like one of the people that Blackhoof murdered. It was supposed to be my. It was supposed to be my. Well, it's my future wife, but that doesn't really count anymore. But my soon-to-be wife's mother, who went on that hunt, and she supposed to. She 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 died that day. And so I don't know how Macha got those skills.
Hmm.
Mmm.
Hmm.
Mmm.
Pussy.
Why was that so much louder?
I turn to them and I say, "You have any of you heard of anything like this?"
No. But, as I said, the generals are different compared to all of us. We do not have those pupils that you speak of, that they have. And they seem to have a wider array of control over what was done to them.
What do you think, Finley? You can extent do the same thing, right? What do you make of this?
Finley shits their pants.
Just a giant ball flying in her pants.
I don't know. There's so much going on at once. And we're stuck in the middle of all of this.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
I think for now we just need to rest. We had a building thrown at us.
Yeah, that's
Quite
probably a good idea.
genuinely.
It's probably a good idea to just sleep it all off. Hopefully, we'll be able to get it all register and all that.
You all go to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sleepy
Uh,
mode.
As you're all going to rest, one, Doremi would be probably communing with some of these people, mostly her. They seem to have the same vibe.
Yeah.
Opal seems to be just looking at that little green cape that she has. Most of you now know that written on that is green.
Hmm.
But you would notice she would agree to go to sleep. As most of you do. You begin to drift off to sleep. Sorry, I'm not suspensing.
Are you suspensing us, Brendan?
Please stop suspensing.
No, I was
I heard that.
throwing something at Nala.
In novel?
At. I just want to, for the record,
Pussy.
you,
Pussy.
all of you drift off to bed. As all of you begin to dream.
No, please, no, no more dreams.
No more. No.
You would evoke dreams on us?
You all have the same dream, actually.
What?
That's even worse.
Each of you are visited by something. Saldo?
Yeah.
You see what looks like this shadowy, tall figure standing before you as you just stand there in a white void. Arderock, for
Mhm.
you, it is a shorter figure. One that looks about the size of Saldo.
So Saldo.
Yes, you see Shadow Saldo.
Not all short people are the same.
Hello, I'm Oodles.
You.
Uh,
Oodlads.
Ulad. You
Oodlads.
and Finley, you see two shadowy figures. One who seems of average height, definitely taller than you. And one of the same height, but with these horns coming out of them.
And then I see Oban and he comes back to me and I'm not alone anymore.
All of you just see these figures. You can't speak, you can't move. As each of you kind of just stand there in this white void. As you see more shadows appearing around you. All of them kind of just like coming out of nowhere. As you watch all of them immediately snuff out from a breeze. As you look in the distance. As you see somebody standing there. Just another shadowy figure, but instead of a figure, it almost looks like It's a shadow-like creature with only just a single mouth. As it just, this crooked smile just begins to like break the mold on it. One by one, a star will fall. And I will watch it all the same. You are nothing. As you would all wake up. And that is where we're going to end the session.
I fucking knew it.
Ah!
Duh.
No.
My shadowy creature, did it look like a fake crawl?
No?
Teacher.
Your my shadowy creature. Your all of them.
Pussy.
Each of you had a different looking one, except for maybe Finley. Finley's were the same height, but one had horns.
There
Yeah.
was 2 people.
Fuck, Brendan.
Good lord.
Fuck. Bam, 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 bam. Like nothing happened. Like nothing happened.
So
Yeah.
Finally, dude.
So,
Finally, some answers to some questions.
and you got them all at once.
Oh, it was.
yay.
I heard that.
How y'all feel?
Wow.
Yeah.
You don't want to know how I'm feeling.
I'm
Brendan.
feeling a lot right now, and also really
You
tired.
know what? You know what, Brendan? I'm feeling over inundated. Do with that information what you will. Does that
I don't know what that
help you?
means.
Does that make you feel better? Exactly. That's the point. I'm
I
feeling over
I am a literal.
inundated.
I'm a literal.
Yeah, I'm a literally my life.
But yeah, good session.
Mm-hmm.
I know it was a lot in the beginning, but we got through it.
Yes. And
No, I was just saying, you guys did good. You guys, it was a lot of things on screen, and I know it was overstimulating, and I apologize.
It was a little overstimulating. I can't lie.
I was gonna say I knew it was gonna be tough at first, but I was like, if I explain it clearly, I know it'll be easier to understand.
It was
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, but we had fun.
I very much enjoyed my
We have fun here.
This was a really
Yeah, we
good
have fun.
session.
Yeah.
But now there's even more questions, like Finley, your parent.
My parent?
You're
What
a
about my
parent.
parent?
I almost said parents, but I was like, no, only one. That little tear, and also fucking the Clover Kingdom bad people, maybe.
Maybe.
Clover Kingdom shot first. But then also, like, what the fuck is happening here, though?
Everybody's in the people's ending experiments.
Really wish I could talk to my uncle right now.
Man, I wish too. I wonder where he is.
Brendan, Brendan, I'm asking so politely right now. Please bring him the fuck back.
I imagine, like, it's not what it is, but it'd be really funny if I did all of this out of all the moments. Out of all the moments, like every single time I was interrupted is another day that Omar doesn't come back.
Brendan!
That would be so mean.
That would
I know it
be
would,
so
which is why I
fucking
wouldn't.
mean.
I wouldn't. I would never.
Yeah, you would.
Maybe
Yeah,
a
he
little,
would.
but I wouldn't.
Yeah, you would.
But yeah, no.
You're a pretty sick fuck.
I think I'm pretty reasonable.
You're a sick fuck. Are you speaking,
Anyway, yeah.
Brendan? Oh, okay.
You know what, Brendan? You know what, Brendan?
You know what, Brendan?
What's
Good
up?
night, stream.
Shane.
Good night,
Good night,
Stream.
stream.
Good night, Moon. I'm gonna
Good
change
night,
my
Moon.
personality trait.